How's it going, everybody? It is your boy, the one and only Chaos Gamer, and yes, we are back with more My Hero Academia Ultra Impact, and today we're going to be going over the brand new units that have come out with this new Iida release. Also, we're going to be looking at the support memories and stuff from the data download as well. We're going to be taking a look at that new game mode that they have announced that's going to be coming out soon. It's supposed to be coming out next month, which, by the way, as you guys see right here on the countdown screen, the next month is anniversary coming up soon, so get ready for that as well. So I'm suggesting, don't summon for the Iida, wait until anniversary. Let's see what we get from there. And that other character that's coming out before anniversary, you might want to skip as well, because usually when anniversary units come out for any gacha game, they're relatively one of the most brokenest characters in the game. So you can spend your gems however you want, but I'm just giving advice to people that want that advice to save your gems until the anniversary, because we're relatively right there. But with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's blow this shit right up and let us get started with today's video. So the first thing we're going to be doing is going over the characters. The first one being the Iida. Yes, every single character is green. I don't know why. I wish one of them was different. But hey, like I always say, guys, I don't control the game. The game controls what they want to do. So Iida at the green. Let's take a look at his plus ultra, which is known as the Reciprocal Extend. I thought it would be Reciprocal Burst, but whatever. Deals 700% damage to a single opponent. Decreases the character's speed by 30% for 3 turns. Also reduces character's action skill cooldown by 2 if the speed is not decreased. I noticed something while reading this. It says decreases character speed by 30%. No, I mean, I don't think they have to. I'm probably thinking stupid right now. I'm overthinking it. But when it says decreases character speed by 30%, I thought they meant like, Iida himself. But I'm probably just overthinking it. I don't know why. I haven't slept as well. So this is a good plus ultra skill. 1, it does a lot of damage. 2, it's lowering the enemy's speed. And then 3, you are getting the cooldown by 2. Because you guys don't remember, when Uraraka came out, she did have that cooldown effect as well. But it was only by 1. But since Iida has it, I have a funny suspicion, because I don't know what he does as of yet, because I wanted to take it to this as surprise as I'm doing this video right now, that his first action skill or his second action skill is going to be a long condition. So let's take a look at the first action skill, which is known as a Reciprocal Burst. Okay, there it is. It deals 300% damage to one opponent, increases character speed by 30% for 3 turns, also decreases opponent's defense by 10% for 2 turns, and the cooldown is for 3 turns. I wish that the defensive drop was 20%, not 10%, but I see why they did 10%, being that the cooldown time is fast. So they're relatively thinking, hey, if you activate the plus ultra as well, this cooldown is going to change from 3 turns to 1 turn. So when you activate the plus ultra, you're going to be getting this skill a lot, meaning you can spam the defensive lowering as much as you want. And when you activate the plus ultra as well, once you do use this, you can kind of stack the defensive drop from 10% to 20%. But that 20% is only going to be for 1 turn. So you're going to be doing a little bit extra damage, but only for that 1 turn. So this is a good action skill. Nothing crazy, but it's a good action skill to have. Now, the second action skill, which is known as Over Turkey? I don't know. But Turkey, we'll just go with that. Over Turkey. It gives all allies the ability to use 2 normal attacks for 3 turns. Okay, so unlike Hawks, because if you guys know Green Hawks, he gives you the chance at getting normal attacks. This one is guaranteed to give you single attacks. If character speed is increased, increase power of all allies by 20% for 3 turns. Okay, so everyone except him is getting a 20% boost in power. That's good. Would have preferred 30%, but that's fine. Nothing crazy. But then he also gives character immunity to speed down for 3 turns. And the cooldown is for 9 turns. Oh my god. 9 turns. They probably thought that this action skill was broken. So they thought, hey, let's increase the amount of turns that you get. 9 turns is a lot. And then with the plus ultra, that doesn't make it any better. It's going to go down to like... No, not 5 turns. Well, I can't do math right now. 7 turns is going to be the cooldown time for this action skill to proc. Now, mind you, I don't know if it works like this, where if you activate the plus ultra while you have already used the action skill, if it lowers it down by that, or you have to activate the action skill first and then it starts to cool down as soon as you do the plus ultra. I'm assuming the first way I said it is how it goes, but damn, 9 turns. I wish it was just 7, so then it could just go down to 5 instead of having to go from 9 to 7, because that is a long time. Mind you, you are doing a lot on the second action skill, so I see why they did it. but 9 turns is just a lot. You guys let me know about your thoughts on the second action skill, but for me, I'm not a fan of it being 9 turns, but I see why they probably thought, oh, let's make it 9 turns, but I'm not a fan of it. The first auto skill, which is Abiding Discipline number 1. Increase character's plus ultra gauge by 30% when the battle starts. He needs that. He needed that. If he didn't have that, this Iida would have struggled because, oh my god, to get the 9 turn proc from your first, like, 7 turns, that's gonna take a long time, a very long time. But also, when the battle starts, also increases normal attack skill impact of all allies who are part of UA Class 1A as the tag by 30%. So you have to be a high Class 1A character to get the normal attack boost by 30%. Mind you, he is increasing the power as well once he does get a speed boost. So you're going to be hitting relatively hard with your normal attack. So hopefully that damage cut doesn't really bother you when you are doing those normal attacks. And this is good right here because, mind you, you are also getting the ability to do 2 normal attacks with all allies. So that's just insane right there. This Iida sounded like a very good character just because of the fact that not only is he like supporting and giving you stuff that you can do besides just, you know, 1 normal attack, you're getting 2 normal attacks, but the fact that you are getting immunity, that's crazy as well. So let's take a look at his second auto skill, which is Inheriting a Name. Increases character's power by 20% when speed is not decreased. Also, once per battle, increases plus ultra gauge by 50% when HP is 50% or below. Okay, that's a good second auto skill right there. Just in case, you know, you are about to die or something like that, you can get that plus ultra again, so your cooldown time could go relatively faster, especially since he has that 9 turn cooldown. But one thing I critique with this Iida, I give him healing. I feel like he needs the healing so he can have longevity. But, you know, this Iida is supposed to be a character that, you know, hits hard, and he's supposed to be fast as hell because that's what Iida is as a character. He hits fast, he helps his peeps, and he doesn't, you know, he doesn't go down that easily with speed. So this overall character, I think I'm gonna say he's good. You guys can let me know what you feel about this Iida down below, but I feel like he's a pretty skippable character. Maybe I sound stupid right now. I don't know. Give me a sec. Maybe I sound stupid right now, but I do feel like he is a skip. You guys don't really need him because there are great green characters besides him that are doing a little bit more than him. So let's take a look at our next character, which is going to be the Kendo. Another Kendo that's into the game. There is 2 SR Kendos, the red one and this one, which is the green one. But let's take a look at her kit. Hopefully she is good, because if you are planning to summon for the Iida, you most likely are going to get her more than you are going to get the Iida, just in case. So her plus ultra skill, which is the Big Fist Unfurled, hopefully I'm saying that, Unfurled, deals 500% damage to a single opponent. Skill impact increases by 40% if the opponent's skill impact is decreased. Also, if the opponent's defense is decreased, decreases the opponent's power by 15% for 3 turns. That's good, because if you think about it, if you have a character that's lowering defense with her, she is going to be better yet. Hold on, if you have a character that's lowering defense, or if she does it herself, this character is automatically good. Another thing as well is that if in her kit she's increasing her skill impact and decreasing the skill impact, this character is going to be amazing. But let's take a look at the first action skill, which is the Crushing Fish. It deals 250% damage to a single opponent. Also decreases the opponent's skill impact by 25% for 3 turns, and the cooldown is for 4 turns. She's good. she's already good, because the fact that she is giving the opponent decreased skill impact, and it works with her plus ultra skill, and it's by 25%, mind you, that's gonna make them hit less harder. And it's not like no 10%, because I feel like 10% is nothing crazy compared to what we have right here, which is 25%, which is obvious. It makes a big difference right there. So the fact that she does have it by 25%, that is good. So she's going to be a great SR character to have. But let's keep on moving with the second action skill, which is the Big Fist Flurry of Blows. It deals 300% damage to a single opponent. Also, skill impact is increased by 50% if the opponent's skill impact is decreased, and the cooldown is for 3 turns. Oh my god. Yo, am I crazy for saying this? That she is like one of the best SR characters that have released in a while, because, yo, she is giving herself a lot of damage, and she's making sure that you take less damage. Come on. This kit works perfectly with what she's doing. And mind you, the cooldown times are great. 4 and 3 turns, you're going to be seeing that a lot. So, and then with the, no, because the Iida only does it with himself. He doesn't give allies the cooldown drop by 2. So that kind of sucks right there. But besides that, this Kendo is looking like a good character. So the first auto skill, which is Duties of the Class President, increases character skill impact by 35% if there are any UA high class characters on the team. Mind you, of course, a lot of people are going to have that tag on their team because who's not going to use the legendary trio Bakugo, Deku, and Shoto Todoroki on a team. So she has that always. And then her second auto skill, which is Put a Stop to It, increases character skill impact by 50% when HP is below 50%. Okay, that's good right there, because that means just in case you're about to drop, you can get the plus ultra skill, and then you're just able to activate all of this, decreasing the opponent's power, and then you're going to get more damage on your skill impact if you have the decrease in the opponent's skill impact, which, mind you, she doesn't on her first action skill. And then, yo, this Kendo is so good, man. If you get her, don't be disappointed. She is a great green character to have, especially if you don't have a good UR green character. She's a great substitute to have. I might, if I get her, I'm gonna build her up because I'm telling you guys, she's that good. Plus, I like Kendo as a character as well. Wish I had the red one. And this is her art, by the way. This is her non-awakened form, and then this is her awakened form. I like her awakened form a lot, but I prefer the unawakened form for reasons that you will not know until the day that I am passed away. But let's take a look at our final character, which is the free-to-play character that is out right now in the brand new event, which I will be going over later on today, which is the Monoma. Oh my god, I don't know how to say his name. Nietio. We'll just say Nietio as his name. I know I'm gonna say it's wrong, it's bad. I just need a name right now so I can just make it flow with the video. So, Nieto's plus ultra skill, which is explosive speed turbo drill. This is Bakugo's plus ultra animation when he is at the SR rarity. So, mind you, it's funny that they did Bakugo out of all characters, but take a look at the plus ultra, which deals 450% damage to a single opponent. Decreases the opponent's skill impact by 20% for 3 turns. Also decreases the opponent's defense by 10% for 3 turns. Okay, so he's making you take less damage. That's good. And then also he's decreasing the opponent's defense so you could do more damage for 3 turns. But it's only by 10%. But that's alright. Nothing crazy. That's like I was just literally saying earlier about the 10%. Nothing crazy, but I'll take it. The first action skill, which is the Big Poltergeist, it deals 250% damage to a single opponent. If the opponent's power is increased, increases character's power by 30% for 3 turns. Oh, that's good right there. Because majority of the time, character's going to have it to where they get their attack boost from either the support memory or the character's kit. I don't know if it's going to work like that with the support memory. I feel like not. But if a character's boosting themselves in power, he's going to get that power boost as well. And it's by 30%, mind you. That's good percentage right there. Also, if the opponent is affected by damage down, reduce damage down character received by 20% for 2 turns. So he gives himself damage reduction if the opponent has damage reduction. So it flows with what he does as a character because he's copying what they're doing. He copies quirks, so it makes sense that he should be copying their abilities as well in this game. So I like what they did right there. I like it, yo. I'm telling you guys, my hero knows what they're doing, man. They make it sound like that they're doing in the show, which is good. Now, the second action skill, which is explosive speed turbo drill. Wait, again? Why did they name the same thing again? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, game. But it deals 250% damage to a single opponent. Decreases the opponent's skill impact by 25% for 3 turns. Also gives the character the ability to draw aggro for 2 turns. And the cooldown is for 5 turns. So if you guys don't know what draw aggro means, it's basically where all the attacks that it would be pointed at another character on your team is going to go to our boy Nieto right here. So basically, this character is going to be giving himself damage reduction if the opponent has damage reduction. Mind you, there are a lot of people that run Kirishima, so that's going to be good right there. Then you can use the second action skill and make it to where all the attacks are going to be hitting Nieto instead, so that while he has that damage reduction, he's going to be taking less damage from that as well. So overall, I like this character. He's nothing like, oh my god, broken, but he is a good character, a good green character, especially since you're gonna have him maxed out and free to play. He should be doing well on teams. So I just wish he had something that was different besides the same action skill as the plus ultra. Maybe he could have had a quirk that was AoE, so he could have hit all enemies, but that's just my preference. But let's take a look at his first auto skill, which is the Steel Resolve. Reduces damage received characters by 25. No, that's not 25. Wait, what? Reduces damage down character by 35% when drawing aggro. Also increases characters. No, not increases. decreases skill impact of all opponents by 3% for 2 turns when attacked by a high class 1A UA character. So, you mean to tell me that once he activates his aggro, he is reducing even more damage by 35%. Yeah, he's good. Ladies and gentlemen, this character is good. Because what? By 35%? He should be taking like no damage at all. Either that, or he should be just fine, like defensively. You're going to be fine once he draws that aggro. Then the second auto skill, which is Big Mouth. Once per battle, decreases skill impact of all opponents by 30% for 3 turns when HP is below 30%. So, once he's about to die, he's going to be even taking less damage for that. And then, mind you, the first auto skill is not limited. It's unlimited. Every time that you activate the second action skill, you're going to be getting this effect right here, which is insane. So, you're always going to be taking less damage once you start activating that second action skill. Now, I wish that he had a healing skill as well. This is one of this character that also needs healing as well, and then he'll be perfect. But that would have probably made him a little bit too broken, and they'll probably save that for like a UR version of him. But overall, this free-to-play character, I think, is worth the grind. Way more than Ashiro. Ashiro came out, she was alright, but this Nieto is good. So if you were debating about grinding him or not, which I suggest you never debate about that, just do the events. But if you were debating about like doing him, you should max him out because he is going to be worth it in the end. Mind you, it's free to play to max him out. And then this is him in his non-awakened form, and then this is him in awakened form. Cool art, nothing crazy. Mind you, it's a free to play SR, but it is some cool art that we are getting. So now let's take a look at the support memories that have dropped, and then after that, we're going to take a look at the data downloads. So the first one's going to be the UR that has come out with the banner, which is new skill operation. So what do we do here? So increases character's power by 40% when equipped to UA high class 1A character. Already like it because it's increasing your power by a lot. But it also increases character's normal attack skill impact by 40%. Also, normal attack skill impact is further increased by 20% when character has the ability to use 2 normal attacks. So mind you, not only is this good for a high class 1A character, but you're also going to benefit from this even if you don't, because you're going to be increasing the power by 20% if you have Iida on your team and he is giving you the 2 normal attacks. So this support memory works with Iida and it works without the Iida. And then this is the art. The art looks amazing with the Fumikage Tokoyami. And then you can see Momo in the background just saying, go! But let's take a look at the next support memory, which is the... I'm assuming this is the free-to-play one. This is the gacha... No, this is the one that's on the banner. So altogether, Class B boys. If equipped by a UA high school student, reduces damage character received by 25% for 3 turns when the battle starts. Also increases character power by 50% for 3 turns for every 3 attacks they receive up to 3 times. Now, this is good because you're reducing down character by 25% for 3 turns when the battle starts, so you have damage reduction. You also get power by 15% for 3 turns for every 3 attacks they receive. So if you are having damage reduction, you are going to be getting boosted in damage once you do. 50% is alright, nothing crazy. If it was 20%, that would be good right there, but it's a good support memory to have, just in case you don't have a good support memory. Or if not, again, if you're just starting the game, this will be a good one to have right here. But let's take a look at the other support memory, which is necessary sacrifices. This is the one that's in the event. So this Iida is from the Stain arc, I'm assuming, because... No, wouldn't it be season? But why is it... This is weird. This Iida is weird. I don't know where he's from. You guys can let me know. But if equipped by a League of Villains character, increases characters plus ultra gauge by 35% when the battle starts. Also increases characters' power by 25% every time they defeat an opponent up to 2 times. So this is going to make you play differently. It's going to have you have a different playstyle, because then if you do have it equipped to a League of Villains character, you want that League of Villains character to finish off the opponent. So if you do want to equip the support memory, keep that in mind, that you have it and you have to beat the opponent with the character that has this support memory. So it's a good support memory because, first of all, you are getting the plus ultra gauge when the battle starts, but you are going to get further power when you defeat an opponent. So it doesn't take that long to beat somebody, especially if you have a good UR League of Villains character. Yeah, this is good. So just make sure you are making your attacks focused on one person, but always finish it off with the League of Villains character. And let's take a look at this final support memory. That is not released yet. It was just in the data download. Do we have information on it? Yes, we do. So it increases character skill impact by 50% when a wave starts up to 4 times. Also increases character ultra gauge by 25% when a wave starts. So every time a wave starts, he's getting 25%. Mind you, if you are boosting with the action skills, which is always 30%, by next turn, you should have it to where you get the plus ultra. So this support memory is going to be good when it releases. We just have to wait and see where it's going to be released on. Either it's going to be in the USJ mode, or it's going to be in the V Tower boss. But mind you, we already did get the Lemillion, so I don't think they're going to add anything yet. But they always drop it at random times, so it really doesn't matter. Or we could be getting this when the new mode comes out, which we're going to take a look at what it actually looks like. Not what the mode actually like. Wait, hold on. I got to explain this in a way that you guys understand. So we're going to see a picture of what the mode looks like, but not what the mode actually does or what it's about. We don't know anything about that. Just a picture showing that, hey, the game mode is coming out soon. That's all we're going to be looking at, and anything else that we can find in the data download. So we'll be right back with that part of the video ready to go. Alright, so we are here on the screen for the data download information. Now, we're just going to be looking at the data download and anything else that I didn't show throughout the video from today. Not the rest of the stuff that you normally look at, which is the UR art, the SR art. I'm just going to be taking a look at the stuff that is here because this video is already pretty much long and I got to record other videos for today. So let's try to make this quick as possible. With that being said, first thing, which is the new game mode, which is Boss Rush versus Villains. That is what it's going to be called. So I'm assuming, just by reading the title, we're going to be going up against a bunch of villains that are in My Hero Academia. Mind you, they haven't released really a lot of villains, but I don't think they're going to care about whether what rarity it is, because mind you, they don't. So we're just going to be going through a bunch of villains, or maybe it's just going to be one villain at a time who's super hard. We'll have to see, because in my mind, when I think of Boss Rush, I'm thinking like Dokkan, how they used to have it, where it's like, oh, you go through all the Dokkan Awakenings and then you just fight all of them. But in this case, we don't have that in My Hero Ultra Impact, so it's going to be a little bit different from how it's going to play out from Dokkan. So we'll have to see when the mode actually releases. Mind you, we do have new information that I haven't read as of yet, but I am going to make a separate video on that later today. So stay tuned on the channel for that. Next thing we have is this ticket. I don't know what this ticket is for, but it has like a little film on it. So we might be seeing what it is relatively soon. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe it could be for something for anniversary. I don't know, but I think it's a little bit early for them to be adding anything from anniversary into the game. So I'm probably wrong, but this ticket was in the files. Also, we do have stages that are going to be added to the tower relatively soon, but it's going to just be challenges, not a whole new stage, because as you guys already know, Bakugo was already a stage. So it wouldn't make sense that they would release another Bakugo as a V Tower boss. So I'm assuming they're just updating challenges. And with that, that's basically it that we have from the data download that we haven't seen as of recently. So with that, that's where we're going to end today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and comment if you want to. You don't have to, but it's always greatly appreciated. Also subscribe. Let me know in the comments, are you going to be summing for this Iida? Have you already pulled the Iida? Or are you planning to save your gems and wait for anniversary? But with that, I'll see ya when I see ya. Peace.